What's up, guys? Today we're taking a look at the Gerber armbar and going over the top 10 reasons for the money. This may actually be the best multi-tool you can buy. Stay tuned. Alright, so we're taking a look at the Gerber armbar and the top 10 reasons for the money. This may actually be the best multi-tool you can buy. Number 10, the warranty. Gerber offers an excellent lifetime warranty on these tools. You just go online, fill out the form, send them the broken tool, send them a picture. They'll either replace it or repair it. So lifetime warranty on it's really awesome. I've actually never had to use it for Gerber. I have for Leatherman a couple times. Theirs is is just as user friendly and as easy. However, they only offer a 25-year warranty, where Gerber's is lifetime. So number 9, a tool that I may never use. I think it's cool the way they integrated it though, and that's the hammer. When I say I would never use it, I'm obviously never going to use it as a hammer. If I'm in a situation where I need a hammer, I'm probably going to go get a full-size hammer. However, having this when you just need to, there's a little tack or something sticking up and you need to nail it down, this will work perfectly. It's not marketed as and not my list, but I'm sure that would be a self-defense tool as well, because that's pretty stout and dense. Also could be used as, a glass breaker, or, I don't know, whatever else you need to hit with something, a blunt, dull object. So, and I love the way, one of my favorite things actually about the tool is the way they integrated the bottle opener. So hammer, and it just flips up to expose the bottle opener. And no multi-tool is complete without a bottle opener. So that's awesome. Number 8. 8 is the scissors. So they have a pretty robust pair of scissors here. They work off the tension spring, and this is a pretty good spring. I've used it a few times today, and it opens them every time. I haven't had an issue with them sticking. This, for the Leatherman, this is the weak point. Like, I've broken several of these, and that's why I've had to use the warranty. We'll see how these hold up. I cut paper today. You're not gonna do, it's kind of like the hammer, I guess. You're not gonna do major cutting tasks with it. If I need to cut paracord or something like that, I can. A piece of paper here and there, I can. Hangnail or something, you can do that. If you need to actually do a lot of cutting, you're gonna get a full-size pair of scissors. So, but like I said, they're still great quality, and definitely a selling point when you're looking at a multi-tool. I use scissors almost as much as I use pliers on my multi-tools, so I love having a good pair of scissors. So number 7, which you probably saw when I got the scissors out, it's cut, it's notched, I guess, not cut, but notched, so you can access the tools easily, and they've staggered the awl and the scissors, and then the screwdriver is just easy to pull up. So the awl is the other tool in there. I didn't include this in my list because I've never really had to use an awl, so I don't find them all that useful, and they're not a selling point. I've probably abused them and used them incorrectly, but yeah, I guess if you need an awl, this would probably be a pretty good one. So number 6. All right, number 6. Portability. It's great for pocket carry. It'll fit in your coin pocket in your jeans, standard 5-pocket pair of jeans. I keep my Jeep key there, so I don't carry it in that pocket. I just keep it, in my left pocket with change and, my mailbox key or whatever, the Key Smart. But it fits perfectly. It's very, very portable. You can put it in your front pocket, back pocket, jacket pocket. It go in any kind of bag, even if you have a smaller like admin pouch. I use my Maxpedition Micro. It fits in there perfectly, and if you needed obviously to put it in a bigger pack, day pack, whatever, it would fit easy in there. So it's just the portability of it's great, and that kind of leads into number 5, which is the weight and the size. So it's, if you see, fits in my hand well. I mean, I have fairly large hands, but it's easy to carry. The weight, like I said, doesn't weigh hardly anything. It's probably a perfect kind of in between like a medium-sized multi-tool, something like, you know, the Gerber, not Gerber, but the Leatherman Juice S2, or a keychain pocket tool. I mean, it's not that much bigger than, you know, your Gerber dimes, or, you know, something along those lines. So it's to me it's perfect, and I think the weight is helped out with this. Is almost like the pear frame on this side. It's got the cutouts. I would have liked to have seen, if you can see there, I would have liked to have seen maybe these cut out and leave that exposed. I think that would have been cool, and it would have even cut down on the weight even more. But it's not heavy at all, so it's a good a good lightweight, like I said, medium, small to medium tool. And number 4, this one was a selling point and something I thought was really smart on Gerber's part, in that it has the center drive screwdriver setup. So I'm not a huge fan of the center drive, just because you know, you guys know I have one. It's massive, so I really don't carry it, because I'm not one to really carry on a belt. It's good for like packs. I throw it in, you know, my EDC pack and carry it, and it's been a great tool. I can't complain about the tool or the function. Just the size for everyday carry for me is too much. So keeping in line with that, you have a, you know, 2.5-inch reach. Perfect if you need to really torque on it. You can do so, and that's, I mean, that's awesome. You have the standard bits, which I love that they're not proprietary. That's one thing I know. Leatherman has the flat ones that I really hate those things. They're great because they don't take up space, but if you lose one, or, you know, you can't just run to the store and grab it. You got to order it and, you know, get the whole kit from Leatherman. And they're magnetic, so if you can, the retention's nice. So yeah, that's awesome, and that's really, I said, this was number 4. Definitely a selling point for me is the center drive setup there. So number 3, and these, I tried to put these in order of importance for me. I probably could switch a couple of them around, but for the most part, it's kind of in order. But the full-size blade, it's got the sheep's foot almost blade type, which I'm a fan of that. You guys know that from the Juice S2. It's a lot similar to the Juice S2 in that regard, but it's a full-size blade. It's got some kind of stonewash on it, which I think is pretty cool. And yeah, so once again, if you get something that's more of a keychain tool, something, you know, around the same price point, you typically have a smaller blade that's, you know, not always functional. But this, you're not going to have any problem getting whatever, you know, task you need to get done with this. If this doesn't do it, then you need something quite a bit bigger. So that actually feeds into number 2. For a multi-tool this size, it's got the frame lock. So the blade is open, it's locked in place. It's not going anywhere. Real good holding qualities on that. I like that because most multi-tools, once again, if they're smaller to mid-size, they don't always have that locking blade. Juice S2, for instance, once again, you guys know that's one of my favorite multi-tools of all time. Not a locking blade. If you go with like the Gerber, you know, dime, or one of the smaller Leatherman tools, most of the time those blades do not lock in place. So having not only a full-size blade, but one that locks is, to me, that's invaluable. It's just that's awesome. Makes the tool that much more worth carrying and having. So the number one reason this may be the best multi-tool for the price is the price. $30 for everything that you get. I mean, you get 8 tools that are solid, basically full-size multi-tools, or tools, I guess, in a compact, small form factor. Whereas you have the Gerber dime, you get 12 tools, but they're a lot smaller. They're not full-size. They're not nearly as functional as the ones you get here. So I think for the price, price versus value, I think you get a lot more bang for your buck going with something, or going with the armbar versus going with a smaller tool. And you're still, unless you're, your particular reason is for putting it on a keychain, you're not taking up that much more real estate by going with this over your keychain tools. So that's the 10 reasons. A plus one for me is the orange. I love orange. I call this one Longhorn Orange because it's the color of the Longhorns, which is awesome. And it also comes in a gray, which, being an Apple fanboy, it's more like a space gray. But I went with the orange. The orange is awesome. Yeah, so that's it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you have any experience with this tool, for one? If you do, how is that? If you don't, let me know that your opinion on seeing this video or other videos on how the tool functions or what you think. But as always, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below.
Subscribe.
The Quick Ear Bits.